All right. Hello, everybody. How's it going? Today is the 1st of November, 2023. Expecting great things from crypto in the coming months. As far as the markets are concerned, we'll see how that goes. Maybe my expectations will be crushed. We'll see. How are you guys doing today? Feel free to comment in the section. Definitely, don't do anything illegal or vulgar or anything like that. Hi, anonymous user 55,090. Nice, you're sharing Binance boxes. Feel free to do that in the comments. I don't mind. I don't get involved with that, but some people literally ask for it, so don't hesitate to do that. Little one back at my place is complaining about something. Second. All right, so let's get into the news. So last time we talked about Botev Plovdiv FC stepping into the future with Bitcoin payments. They're a football team or soccer team, depending on how you say it, out in Bulgaria. So that's pretty cool. Was that the last thing we looked at yesterday? I believe it was. Yeah, it was the last thing we talked about yesterday. That was a great thing to end on. So Binance introduces innovative dual investment products, a comprehensive look. Let's take a look into this. Let's dive. Binance has launched dual investment products, enabling traders to lock in profits or buy assets based on predefined target prices. The crypto market is witnessing a surge, with Bitcoin rallying by 30% this month, and the new tools offer strategic advantages for investors. This was published yesterday, so this month is October in this article. Binance, the world's leading cryptocurrency exchange, made headlines today with the launch of its latest batch of dual investment products. These novel offerings are aimed at empowering traders with more flexibility in maneuvering the volatile crypto market. So they introduced the sell high or buy low mechanism for prominent cryptocurrencies. This means traders can lock in potential profits when their selected crypto assets hit a predefined target price, or inversely, take the opportunity to purchase these assets when they dip to a certain value. This not only adds a layer of protection for investors, but also introduces a strategy-based approach to crypto trading. This is kind of like what do you call them? It's a kind of order on stocks where you, like a limit order. There we go. That's the word that I'm looking for. The list of supported cryptocurrencies is expansive, covering major players like Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Solana, Polygon, Cardano, and Dogecoin, among others. Each of these assets comes with its respective target prices and settlement dates, allowing traders a range of options to choose from based on their market predictions and investment strategies. Hi, Binance user 15BD6 and M Valentina. I recognize you, actually. I've seen you in here before. Nice to have you with us again. Bastion's rapid ascent. Former Andreessen Horowitz executives secure crucial money transmitter licenses. Bastion, founded by former Andreessen Horowitz executives, secured money transmitter licenses in New Hampshire and Arkansas within a month of its launch. The licenses all allow Bastion to offer compliant digital asset services, emphasizing their commitment to bridging U.S. businesses with the crypto world. Interesting. Also, something to note, it's written Arkansas, but it's pronounced Arkansas because it's named after like an American tribe. And Kansas is named after a different tribe. So that's why also the people that met them for Arkansas would have been the French, and the people that met Kansas would have been the English. So they pronounce S's differently at the end of a word as well. That's why those two are pronounced differently for those of you that aren't American. SHIB name service launches on Shibarium to simplify and secure digital transactions. Shibarium has introduced SHIB name service, SNS, to transform complex digital addresses into user-friendly, easily recognizable names, aiming to enhance usability and reduce transaction errors. SNS is a part of SHIBdentity, a broader decentralized identity platform that features self-custodial authentication, decentralized verifiable credentials, and smart wallets. Acquiring a SHIB name is simple and involves connecting a wallet to the Shibarium platform, choosing a name and purchase period, and then approving the transaction. Sounds pretty straightforward. So, for example, your address could be 0xCD4C526, and then you can turn that into bob.shib or john.shib. The announcement shifts the focus from complex alphanumerical strings to more human-friendly forms. Nice. Be easier to actually send crypto to each other that way without making a mistake and accidentally burning crypto. That's a bad mistake. Hi, USDT boxes. Nice to have you with us. Etherfuse launches revolutionary tokenized bonds in Mexico's flourishing bond market. Etherfuse launches stable bonds in Mexico, a tokenized bond offering on the Solana platform targeting the untapped retail investor market in the country's booming bond sector. Stable bonds backed by the Mexican government represent a merging of traditional bonds and blockchain technology, potentially setting a precedent for the future of decentralized finance and global markets. Other people have also tokenized bonds before. I'm aware of some successful projects that did that. In the short term, I'm not sure if they're still doing it. Sam Bankman-Fried fails to remember anything in court. What? Sam Bankman-Fried experienced episodes where he failed to remember things in court. Contrasting details come into play as the trial continues. During his testimony, SBF, a key figure in the crypto world and co-founder of Alameda Research, experienced moments of uncertainty when questioned by U.S. Assistant Attorney Danielle Sassoon. Sam Bankman-Fried faced queries about Alameda Research, the crypto trading firm he co-founded, and assertions related to his bankrupt trading firm being subject to the same regulations as other FTX customers. This testimony marked SBF as one of the final witnesses in his lengthy criminal trial. Accused of 7 counts of fraud and conspiracy, he stands accused by the government of misappropriating billions of dollars from FTX customers via Alameda. Under Sassoon's questioning, Bankman-Fried frequently responded with uncertainty, expressing an inability to recall specific details about his tenure as CEO of FTX. His repeated answers of "I don't recall" starkly contrasted with the testimony delivered by his lawyers earlier in the day. Earlier in the proceedings, the former crypto mogul required a reminder from U.S. District Judge Louis Kaplan to respond to questions efficiently. Despite his initial assertions to the jury that he did not commit fraud, his responses became more concise as the government intensified its inquiry. Sassoon probed Bankman-Fried on various topics, but he struggled to recollect specifics, initially uncertain about whether he claimed FTX's safety and later unable to recall if he had seen a specific balance sheet produced by a former CEO, Carolyn Ellison, who had pleaded guilty to crimes related to FTX's collapse. So today is, like, as we speak, is the final day of this court case, and we should have an idea of what happens to SBF moving forward. Welcome to the show, Andres 89, V, and Elamoni. Nice to have you with us. The finals under criticism for using AI in its new game. Haven't games used AI for years? The finals have been criticized by voice artists following the use of AI in its upcoming game. Perspectives and debates in the gaming community. Are they using it for voiceover? The gaming community finds itself once again entangled in a fervent debate, this time not concerning non-fungible tokens, but rather the outcry against the use of AI-generated voices in the forthcoming first-person shooter, The Finals, by several voice actors within the gaming industry. The cause for this outcry arose following statements made by Andreas Almstrom, the audio director at Embark Studios, the entity behind The Finals, during an episode of the Meet the Makers podcast. Andreas Almstrom openly revealed that a significant portion of the voices in the Finals game were generated through AI text-to-speech technology, which included the contestant voices, barks, and commentators. Almstrom elucidated the reasoning behind this strategic move, emphasizing the remarkable capabilities of text-to-speech AI. He underlined its ability to maintain quality while facilitating rapid adaptability to novel ideas, enabling the content to remain fresh and highly responsive. The integration of generative AI has left a profound impact on various industries, gaming included. Blizzard Entertainment previously announced its exploration of AI in game development to streamline processes and redirect attention towards more crucial aspects. However, the deployment of AI in the gaming realm has sparked controversies. In June, Steam, a leading gaming platform that also hosts the finals, rejected a developer's game due to concerns over the usage of AI-generated content, citing potential resemblance to copyrighted material. Similarly, Myst developer Cyan Worlds faced criticism in the same month when users noticed the utilization of AI in their new release, Firmament. Gaming blogger Gregory Avery Ware brought attention to the absence of character voice acting recognition in the game's credits, expressing dissatisfaction with the reliance on AI-generated content and raising concerns about potential plagiarism. The revelations made by Almstrom triggered swift backlash from several voice actors who promptly took to Twitter to express their criticisms. As the part of the gaming community, do we actually care that much? That's what I'm wondering. Is like, does it matter to us that it was a real person or a machine doing the voice? Does it depend on the character where the voice is being used? I'm curious what you guys think. For example, if there's a robot in a game, does it make sense for it to be an AI that does the voice? I would think so in general, unless it's a personable human-like AI character and you want to give it a more human side. And if it's a human character, maybe you want to have a human voice actor doing the voice. Also, you have budget constraints. If you want to save money, you're definitely going to go without a voice actor. So this is all this is a big debate to have in the gaming and AI field. Terraform Labs co-founder's trial commences in South Korea. Let's take a look at that, see what's going on there. The trial of Terraform Labs co-founder Shin Hyun Seong over fraudulent activities has commenced in South Korea. Cryptocurrencies and the complexities of cross-border transactions. He's alongside 7 others, and the trial commenced in Seoul's Southern District Court in South Korea on October 30th. The allegations primarily revolve around defrauding investors and the pivotal question of whether Luna, Terra's native token, qualifies as a security. Shin's departure from Terraform in 2020, reportedly due to business reasons as confirmed by his lawyer during the court proceedings, stands as a crucial element. The Terraform Labs co-founder was previously the CEO of Chai, a payments technology company, which in collaboration with Quan formed Terraform in 2019. The defense as presented by Shin's lawyer pointed to the collapse of Terraform, attributing it to the Anchor protocol's alleged unreasonable operation and external attacks post the split between business partners Shin and Quan. Notably, the lawyer stressed that Shin was not liable for the events culminating in Terraform's bankruptcy. At the heart of the matter is the Anchor protocol, an algorithm essential for maintaining the value of Terra USD, a dollar-pegged coin. The accused individuals face multiple charges under various laws, including the Information Act. The prosecution highlighted the exploitation of investors' limited access to information and understanding as a cornerstone of the alleged fraudulent activities. Central to the legal discourse is the viability of a business utilizing virtual assets as a payment method. So this could have broader implications for crypto in general. The prosecution contended such a model was untenable, while the defense argued the absence of regulations governing the use of virtual assets for payments during Terraform's inception. Drawing parallels to a case involving the United States Securities and Exchange Commission and Ripple, the prosecution cited similarities between the sale of XRP to investors and Terraform's actions in South Korea, alleging violations of the country's Capital Markets Act. In response, the defense asserted that South Korea should not be bound by American law, emphasizing that virtual assets were not classified as financial products or securities by the government since 2017. They further argued against the retroactive application of the Capital Markets Act, contending it couldn't be invoked after the fact. Additionally, the SEC had filed a lawsuit against Terraform and Quan for fraud in February. South Korean authorities had seized 140 billion won, approximately $105 million at the time, from Shin in November 2022, alleging that he knowingly sold Luna, anticipating its devaluation. The defense vehemently refuted this charge, while Shin stayed in South Korea after Terraform's collapse in May 2022 and appeared in court in November. Quan, the other co-founder, is currently in Montenegro with an outstanding arrest warrant in South Korea. In April, Shin was indicted on fraud charges, while South Korean authorities continue to pursue Quan, who remains abroad. He's in prison here in Montenegro. I'm in Montenegro right now. He's like 10 minutes away somewhere in this city. that's a whole different story. It has to do with campaign finance allegations that apparently he or his friends or all of the above would have given funds to the winning campaign in the last parliamentary election here in Montenegro, which was a few months back now. It was in July. It was this summer. And the winning team basically would have received funds from him or his friends or both. And so this is all in court, and it's been going on forever because it seems like they don't have the necessary understanding of crypto to actually go through and check. Apparently, they would have paid with crypto, and they would have paid from their wallets, so it shouldn't be that hard. That's my understanding of that court case at the moment. But since he's in prison here, going through trial here, they're not going to send him to the US or South Korea. And once he finishes everything going on here, they have to decide whether they should extradite him to the US or South Korea, which is very debatable, and that could make it take a lot more time as well. But comparing all of this to, I actually had a talk recently with somebody who said that they saw SBF as a much worse person than Do Kwon or Shin Hyun Seong, and that was interesting to me because I was like, the crashes kind of happened around the same time, and I knew more about the FTX one than this one. So I actually learned things in this article. I forgot their company name was Terraform Labs, to be honest. I never had any interactions with Terra or Luna at all because I was like, it wasn't that big in France and like Europe as much. It just wasn't in my view at all for some reason. Bart says an NFT, Springfield's digital haunt in Treehouse of Horror 34. Those are Roman numerals. The Simpsons is releasing its 34th Treehouse of Horror episode on November 5th, and fans are excited. The episode features 3 segments, including Bart becoming an NFT and a humorous take on pandemic life. Sideshow Bob's return and a special voice cast make this episode a must-watch for series enthusiasts. The Simpsons have been going on forever. 34 years. I'm only a year older than The Simpsons. That's crazy. That's absolutely insane. Well, I guess on November 5th, Fox will air the much-anticipated Treehouse of Horror 34, latest installment in The Simpsons annual Halloween special series. Interesting to see NFTs in a show like that. So I missed saying hi to a bunch of you guys. Hi, Domino741. Nice to have you with us again. Hi, MD Shaheen Sheikh. And Binance user 15BD6. Nice to have you guys with us. Okay. You guys are talking about boxes. Nothing I need to comment on. Bitcoin profits kickstart the bull run with 40 million addresses making good money. Ooh. Bitcoin sits at 50% price of its all-time high, leading to major profits for investors who held their coins in patience amid the bear market. Bitcoin's surge over the past weeks, one major reason attributing to this price surge includes events on spot Bitcoin ETFs. On the other hand, addresses at a loss currently stands at 9 million. And this is a positive number from its high of 20 million in late 2022 during the fall of the famous crypto exchange FTX. So 40 million addresses are in the green and 9 million are in the red. That's pretty positive out of 29 million. Recent events in the crypto space have influenced the rally of major currencies, including Bitcoin. The digital gold is what this article is calling it. Hi, Americo78. I see you're talking about a new token. What's the utility for it? Like, what do you use it for? That's an interesting domain name. The highlights of today's cryptocurrency news. So these are the highlights from yesterday, and then we'll get into today's news a little bit more. The criminal trial of SBF is nearing its end with the final argument set for November 1st. Talking about that today. After the judge rejected the defense's acquittal plea, Valkyrie Investments has updated its Bitcoin ETF filing, aiming to offer direct Bitcoin investment through shares, pending SEC approval. Celebrating 15 years since its release, the Bitcoin white paper by the anonymous Satoshi Nakamoto continues to influence the crypto landscape. Actually, on Twitter yesterday, I was surprised to see Gary Gensler wish everybody a happy Bitcoin white paper day. That made me smile. That made me a little happy. Maybe he doesn't hate crypto as much as people say. Bitcoin ETF mania outshines SBF's infamous trial. Despite the negative attention from SBF's trial, Bitcoin value has doubled, with the Bitcoin ETF frenzy capturing significant interest. Market resilience is attributed to anticipated Bitcoin mining rewards reduction and potential U.S. regulatory approval for Bitcoin ETFs, although these are not silver bullets against volatility and scams. Bitcoin's current market conditions remain precarious, with declining trading volumes and reduced liquidity, emphasizing the need for cautious optimism and critical scrutiny in the crypto space. Let's see what else is going on. SBF's defense argument wraps up. Now what? Well, we'll find out today what happens next. Tether bolsters financial resilience with record cash reserves, reveals third quarter attestation report. Tether's third quarter attestation report, verified by accounting firm BDO Italy, reveals $86.4 billion in assets against $83.2 billion in liabilities, providing a robust $3.2 billion in excess reserves. That's nice. The company has diversified its portfolio with 85.7% of its total reserves in cash and cash equivalents, mostly in U.S. Treasury bills, and has also significantly reduced its secured loans. With an $84 billion market capitalization for its USDT stablecoin, Tether aims to enhance transparency under new CEO Paolo Ardoino, who plans to introduce real-time data about reserves in the coming years. Looking forward to that. That'll make things clearer for a lot of people. Circle to terminate consumer accounts amid strategic overhaul. Circle has terminated all individual consumer accounts effective November 30th, following a strategic review. Business and institutional Mint accounts will remain operational, with the closure only affecting what Circle calls legacy consumer accounts. The decision has sparked various theories within the crypto community, ranging from potential money laundering concerns to cost-cutting measures. Could be both. Could see one side as a liability and one side as just we can cut costs. Floki and BitGet lock horns over TokenFi listing controversy. The Floki protocol and BitGet crypto exchange are in dispute over allegations of market manipulation concerning the listing and delisting of a new reward token called TokenFi, with the token listed as just token. Floki claims that BitGet listed the token before its official launch, violating an agreement and resulting in a $20 million liability for BitGet. BitGet counters by accusing Floki of maliciously controlling the initial liquidity of token. Both parties have taken to social media and blogs to air their grievances, leaving the crypto community to watch closely as the drama between Floki and BitGet continues to unfold. Sounds like they didn't plan things well enough ahead. Hi, Lord Abdo and PK786B. Nice to have you guys with us. And Binance user 1DD2 as well. Hashkey unveils first licensed crypto app for retail in Hong Kong. Hong Kong's Hashkey debuts a licensed trading app stepping into the retail sector. The app has the nod from Hong Kong Securities and Futures Commission, serving retail and professional traders. Hashkey is the first to gain a license under Hong Kong's new virtual asset service provider licensing framework. Good job. Somebody has to start. Maybe it'll open the floodgates a little bit. Invesco Galaxy Bitcoin ETF ticker appears on DTCC. That's another one then. Invesco and Galaxy Digital progress with their joint Bitcoin ETF application. BTCO, their proposed ticker, has been added to the DTCC website recently. The collaboration between Invesco and Galaxy Digital commenced on June 21st, intending to apply for a spot in Spot Bitcoin ETF. Nice. Ripple Labs releases 1 billion XRP from escrow. Ripple Labs unlocked 1 billion XRP from its escrow account as reported by Whale Alert. 50 million XRP was transferred from Ripple to an unknown address shortly before the main release. Ripple consistently unlocks tokens on the first day of each month, a practice initiated on December 2017 to stabilize the XRP market. Interesting. It's the main goal to keep the price down. Hi, free BTC and Binance user 0426C. Nice to have you with us. The SEC grapples with SAB 121 allegations amid growing concerns. The SEC is facing scrutiny over Staff Accounting Bulletin number 121, or SAB 121, amid allegations of overstepping its boundaries. John Deaton, a prominent voice in crypto, has raised concerns regarding the SEC's actions, linking them to the ongoing Ripple lawsuit. A federal judge involved in the Ripple case has questioned the SEC's commitment to legal adherence. Interesting. So they're saying maybe they aren't doing everything legally. Survey highlights Spanish public's digital euro disinterest. Low digital euro awareness, just 20% knew about it. 65% disinterest in digital euro in 2023. Age affects adoption with younger people more interested. Yeah, they don't look at the negative effects as much as the older generation, which are kind of wary of change in general, right? That kind of makes sense. I think most countries are like that, not just Spain. All right, let's take a look at CoinMarketCap and see what's happening. So that's interesting. Bitcoin is at $34,625.14. Well, let's go into the general things first, and then we'll get into the details. I'm Michelob75, Binance user 0426C, and free BTC. Nice to have you guys with us. The global crypto market cap is $1.28 trillion, a 0.4% increase over the last day. The total crypto market volume over the last 24 hours is $40.86 billion, which makes a 2.52% increase. The total volume in DeFi, decentralized finance, is currently $3.88 billion, 9.49% of the total crypto market 24-hour volume. The volume of all stablecoins is now $36.36 billion, which is 88.98% of the total crypto market 24-hour volume. Bitcoin's dominance is currently 52.86%, an increase of 0.16% over the day. And we can see that with Bitcoin's price going up 0.97% in the last 24 hours, 0.22% in the last 7 days. Ethereum is at $1,804.89. Sorry, it's up 0.54% in the last 24 hours, up 0.43% in the last 7 days. Let's look at the biggest winners and losers. Start with the losers. They're losing less than the winners are winning, which is always a good thing. BTT, BitTorrent New, is down 5.85% in the last 24 hours, but up 15.3% in the last 7 days. Mina is down 5.61% to 57 cents 19, also down 13.36% over the last 7 days. But I believe overall they're still above where they were a month ago, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's fine. Maker is down 4.77% in the last 24 hours to $1,308.30. Also down 10.39% in the last 7 days. I also believe they're doing better than they were a month and a half ago, for example. But correct me if I'm wrong. Atom from Cosmos is down 4.66% today in the last 24 hours to $7.70, up 8.56% in the last 7 days. Gala from Gala Games is down 4.33% in the last 24 hours to 1 cent 87, still up almost 20.59% in the last 7 days. So I'll stop at the next one. Phantom FTM is down 4.15% in the last 24 hours to 23 cents 6, but still up 3% in the last 7 days. Let's go to the biggest winners because that's more interesting for everybody. Like right now, that's kind of what we're looking at. The Near protocols, Near is up 13.08% today in the last 24 hours to $1.45, up 26.46% in the last week. INJ from Injective 11.92% up in the last 24 hours to $14.98, 23.55% up in the last 7 days. Sol from Solana is up 11.58% in the last 24 hours to $40.44, and also up 22.59% in the last 7 days. It's on a roll. It's doing pretty good. Hi, Mohammed 104. Nice to have you with us. The Theta network is up 9.36% in the last 24 hours to 74 cents 7, up 13.44% in the last 7 days. NEO is up 8.72% in the last 24 hours to $9.54. And then we get into the things just above 6%. We'll do everything that's above 5%. Let's do this. Rune from Thorchain is up 6.13% in the last 24 hours to $3.04. Ziliqua ZIL, which is the 99th out of the top 100, is up 6.02% in the last 24 hours, up 4.92% in the last 7 days to 1 cent 966. Interesting. So those are the biggest winners and losers in the last 24 hours. Let's take a look at the top 20 currencies that aren't stable coins. So we looked at Bitcoin, we looked at Ethereum. Tether's a stable coin. BNB, $224.87, down 0.51% in the last 24 hours, down 0.32% over the last 7 days. XRP up 0.79% in the last 24 hours, up 8.5% in the last 7 days to 60 cents 16. I've seen it get up to the 60 cent level, maybe even 61 cents, and then it drops again. So looking to see as well if the release of those like 1 billion XRP is going to have an effect. USDC is a stable coin, sold from Solana. We talked about ADA from Cardano down 0.72% in the last 24 hours, still up 2.37% in the last 7 days to 29 cents 13. Dogecoin is at 6 cents 703, down 2.51% in the last 24 hours, up 0.8% week over week. TRX from Tron is up 3.93% to 9 cents 984. It's up 6.99% in the last 7 days. Ton from Toncoin is down 4.58% in the last 24 hours to $2.15, but it's up 1.05% over the last 7 days. Link from Chainlink is down 3.59% in the last 24 hours, down 2.02% in the last 7 days to $10.90. Matic on Polygon is down 0.77% in the last 24 hours, down 1.65% in the last 7 days to 63 cents 29. And like I've said before, I compare Matic's price with XRP all the time. It's just some mental gymnastics I do. And I see that Polygon is at 63 and XRP is at 60. That's a 3 cent difference. That's not a very big difference right now. That's interesting. Because for the last maybe year, it seems like Matic has generally been above XRP. So I see the interest in XRP as being, if they can go above Matic in value, then there's a lot more interest than precedently. That's kind of how I look at it. It's not a perfect way of, valuing that, but it is one way of looking at it. DOT from Polkadot is down 0.45% in the last 24 hours, up 2.42% in the last 7 days to $4.39. There's DAI, stable coin. LTC Litecoin is at $67.76, down 2.58% in the last 24 hours, down 2.86% in the last 7 days. Bitcoin Cash, BCH, is down 1.13% in the last 24 hours, down 6.14% in the last 7 days to $240.43. Shiba Inu, SHIB, is down 1.86% in the last 24 hours, up 2.49% in the last 7 days. Looking forward to seeing what's all these new changes that we talked about earlier today in the show are going to do for the price and the market cap. AVAX from Avalanche is down 2.97% today in the last 24 hours, up 5.73% in the last 7 days to $11.07. Also expecting to see some news coming out of there and seeing what happens with that. So very curious to see what happens there. All right, that's it for today. The Fear and Greed Index is at 72, like it has been for the last few days. Thank you guys for joining. If you found this interesting whatsoever, please give it a like. And if you're interested in maybe checking out the news with me again, subscribe. That way you'll get notifications on the next times we do this. Have a great day. Have a good Wednesday, I believe. Yes, it is Wednesday, the 1st of November. Have a good month as well. I mean, it's the best time to say that. It's better than saying it at the end of the month. All right, see you guys. I'll set up the show for tomorrow, and you can set a reminder for it as well.